Welcome to episode 3 of our podcast. I'm Dove.
I'm Raven.
I thought you were just going to keep doing that the whole time.
I can't wait for episode 4.
Oh, so you can do that?
That's going to be lit as hell.
Why'd you forget about it, though?
I might. I tend to forget.
That's okay. I'm sure it'll come back to you halfway through the episode.
Oh, yeah. Randomly.
You might not remember the beginning, but I can guarantee you're going to remember
sometime
later in the episode that you'll be like, wait a second, I need to do that real quick.
I need to yell at the... But right now it's the...
Yes, the 3.
Wait, have you ever looked at your fingers and, your 3 fingers?
Have you ever looked at your fingers?
Have you ever looked at your fingers like this and we're like, ugh.
Get the ick?
Yeah, but why is it so flat?
That's why I
flat. Oh my god. Why is my hand so flat?
That's why I started counting like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 instead, because that looks a lot less gross.
If it doesn't catch on the camera, I'll take a picture while editing and insert it. But it looks so flat. It looks great. My hand.
Not even a minute into the episode, we were already talking about how gross our hands look.
We're I got man hands.
I do not.
I've
got baby hands to the extreme. My hands, it's a tight fit, but my hands can fit in toddler-sized gloves.
And that's
so, yeah, my hands are so much smaller than people realize it. So, but it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm only reminded of it occasionally. When I do, sometimes I'll just randomly realize it. Most of the time I'm used to it and I don't even notice, but then sometimes I'll be holding something and I'm like, oh my gosh, my hands are itty bitty.
No one believes that my hands are bigger than what my body size is.
No, and see, mine are smaller than what mine should be, so.
I'm a small little woman. Not a
You about to lie.
You lied to everyone. Hey, it's alright. It's normal to lie on the internet.
Yeah, that's true.
But I'm a small itty bitty woman, but my hands are huge compared to me.
I don't think you can tell though. It looks proportionate to you. Even if it technically isn't, it looks like it is.
Yeah, I've beaten people's hands. But not in a cringy way. I just want to beat people because you know how some girls are like, smash your hands. I'm like, no, I just actually want to beat you in something tall-wise.
Yes.
I'm like,
well, you beat me in that one, so.
Yeah.
By a decent bit too. He's got a decent bit. It's not even yours is just a little over. It's no, you've got a full digit over me. So, and we're the same height, so.
You're taller than me, actually.
Yes, and I've still got that tiny baby hand.
For water. For little water.
Yes.
A little sip.
Get some nice refreshment, life nourishment.
The stream.
Can you tell we have more energy this time?
I know. Last time we started, I was like,
and then we got a little more worked into it later, but at the beginning we were well, yeah, it's raining and stuff, and now we're going hardcore right in the beginning. So, but I love that for us.
I do. And you know what else I love? Gift giving. But I also love gift receiving.
Yes.
But
there you go.
I'll get a gift right now. And I have recently made us things!
They're so cute! Ta-da! They're so cute! It's literally us! I wasn't prepared for this.
No one's birthday? What the hell? Here you go. Here you are.
Thank you.
And here I am. Don't pay attention to the fact that it melted a little.
Imagine I just...
You just...
I'm
like, oh my goodness!
Thanks!
I'm like, hey, watch this! I'm like, oh,
got the heel
wow.
to do it too. Yeah. Yes, matching and then not matching. But we both went with tank tops, so.
Yeah, we both want to show off what we have here.
Or what I don't have there.
And I don't, it's all just fat.
Mine is just nothing.
Those are all Doritos, Hot Cheetos. That's all I got in there.
Mine is skin, bone, there you go.
And if I wiggle, it jiggles with me.
You get focused.
What? What? What's wrong? Oh, here.
Oh, there, she's just peeking over.
I think I bumped the mic, so that's gonna be awful. It's gonna be boom.
Did you want to be taller than me? Is that why you?
No, it's because I can't fit. Oh, I lied.
Again.
Okay.
That's strike 3 this episode.
I'm just a liar.
Today's episode is lying.
Just lying. Not telling the truth at all.
No, that'd be a cool episode though if we did that. We'd just spout stories that aren't true.
Dude, I would be good at that
You
one.
would be, I wouldn't be. I'd be like, well, you see, I hate lying. I'm bad at it. So.
I lie to anyone and everyone.
You love gaslighting people.
I've lied to you, I've lied to my brother, I lied to my mom, I lied to my dad, I lied to my cousin, I lied to my aunt. I lie to every single person I know. It's so fun to lie. Come on. I can't just live in this world telling the truth.
It's okay, you lie enough for me as well, so there you go.
Where you don't lie, I lie.
There you go, exactly.
And we blend.
Yes.
So
That is us.
after this episode, no one will trust me.
I know.
Not a single soul will trust me.
Is
I'll be
she
like,
serious or not? But it,
hmm.
that is the
Did she
question.
actually go to McDonald's to eat?
Or did she go to Wendy's?
She's a fucking liar.
Which one is it?
She went to IHOP.
Have a crazy third option come in. I'd be like, no, it was neither of those.
She went to California. We're like, what?
She went to a 5-star Michelin restaurant.
She saw Gordon Ramsay.
Yes.
We're like, what?
Like, okay.
Why did she lie about that? That would have been sick
that
to
would've
tell.
been cool. Like,
Why did you say you wanted to go to McDonald's and all that you met Gordon Ramsay?
yeah, exactly. There's a big difference there.
Just lied.
Just wanted to lie. But anyways, we did have things we wanted to discuss.
Yeah,
So
we started. Okay, I started writing things down because I was like, fuck, I can't remember what I did the previous week, and there's things I want to talk about.
there's things I don't want to talk about. I don't know why this keeps happening. We're like, let's talk about our weeks, and I'm like, let's not. Okay.
We'll stop having a sad week.
I'm sorry. If I could stop having sad weeks, I would.
Maybe during like the summertime it would be funner.
I hope so.
We will hang out more. We'll have goofs and gaffs more. We'll have plans.
Since the beginning of April to now, it has not been good. It's been bad, a little better, bad. like, can we stop? Let me catch my breath for a second.
Maybe all this bad is building up to like the best summer of your life.
I hope so, but also I know my luck isn't like that. That is not how me
Phineas
nor
and Ferb summer.
that'd be amazing, actually. But I know that is not how me nor my family's luck is. So I don't have. That is where my optimism wanes a little.
Oh my goodness! I had it over my mouth.
No, I just saw you go like. You're just gonna hear the jingling of my bracelets. It's not even like there's anything jingling on them. It's just they hit each other, so it makes a jingle. So
ASMR.
Beautiful.
No, that's good.
Anyways, no, yeah, we have had interesting weeks. So even if there's things that won't be talked about, there's plenty of things to still talk about. So
because we do have like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That we fully live.
We count as 1 week for the case of this. So our past week is technically the past 2 weeks.
Mm-mm.
So since the last episode.
Yes.
So yeah, no, I did have one good thing happen, but it was also intimidating.
Oh.
So, but it ended up being good.
Yay!
So I went in very nervous. So I was like, I had the luncheon for one of my scholarships for college. I was very happy. I want to preface everything, even though I will be complaining about some parts for being stressed, I am still very grateful for it. So I don't want to come across as ungrateful, because I very much am. I'm like, thank you guys. Yeah. Thank you, history department, for being so generous to me.
You texted me that. I said, what the hell is that? But I didn't want to be like, oh, good. What does that mean?
The luncheon?
whatever, either scholarship award thing.
Oh,
You just win an award for getting a scholarship? Or
no,
what?
it's a scholarship is when they give you an award for something. Mine is academic excellence, is what mine has been. So my first one I got was they chose a sophomore history major who has been exceeding at like what they're doing and stuff, and they give them an award. So I got that for being the sophomore. That was last year's. This one is basically the same thing, but for junior. So I got chosen again as being an excellent student in history. So they gave me money,
Oh,
basically to help me with my schooling, which I is very helpful. It is very helpful.
it's very helpful to buy a car.
To pay for school, I do use it for that.
I do that. No, I gotta
College is expensive, so, and I am in that really horrible in between spot where I'm like, I'm not rich enough to have enough money to pay for it, but I'm also not poor enough to get the grants or anything. So I'm like, thanks, guys. You put me in like the worst position I could be in.
Hey, appreciate this one.
Yeah, thanks. Love that. But yeah, don't ask me how much it's for. I still don't know yet.
What?
So, no, they're just like, yeah, you got a scholarship. I'm like, cool. And then they're like, they sent a letter to my house for that. And then they sent another letter to my house inviting me to the luncheon.
Mm.
And then I want to say last year I got another letter that told me how much it was worth. And I haven't gotten that one yet.
So you're gonna get 3 letters.
Yes. And I've gotten 2 of them already, and the most important one is one I haven't gotten yet.
Huh.
So,
That's
yeah.
so weird getting 3 letters.
Yeah.
Why? Couldn't they shorten it up a little?
I don't. Why? I appreciate the first one for making it much more official. You know, being like, "Congratulations, I'm getting a scholarship." But the second one, I felt like could have just been in an email. You know,
Yeah.
being like, "Hey, this is to celebrate your scholarship." Especially because I had to RSVP through email, anyways. So it would have been just easier if they emailed it me, and then I just replied to the email, being like, "Yeah, I can go. I can go. I can make it, guys. I'll be there."
The little emoji going.
Yes. No, so we'll find out, I guess. I didn't even find out at the luncheon. It was
it more nerve-wracking?
It was very, very nerve-wracking. And I thought I'd be more okay this time because I'd been to one before, but that didn't ease my nerves at all. Even if I had been to one before, I was still just as stressed because it's basically me going in with all of the history department. So most of the teachers I know, and they're all very talkative, and they make an effort to talk to you.
Oh.
So it's a lot of small talk with teachers.
Oh!
For like an hour and a half. And then I have to get up and go and receive my award. So that means walking in front of everyone.
Oh.
And then taking a picture in front of everyone.
Oh.
And then walking back to my seat in front of everyone.
Oh!
So,
why is everyone there?
I don't know.
Get out!
Actually, there was a lot more people who like earned scholarships that didn't show up, and I'm like, really? Like,
that was an option?
well, that, but also I'm like, I feel like it's kind of a respect thing, you know, like you're being given an award for money. So I feel like that's crazy to not go, you know, and be like, no, I'm not going to thank the people who gave me the money.
Probably me.
Fair enough.
I wouldn't show up. I'd be like, I'm too anxious. I'm so sorry.
No.
Thanks, though.
I think that's where, like, my brain forces myself to not be, like, my desire to be respectful and to, like, not come across as taking stuff for granted outweighs my anxiety. So it's like how my desire for a good grade also outweighs my anxiety. Because I'll be for class participation and stuff, which is raising your hand in discussion, hate that with a passion. If I don't have to do it, I'm not doing it. Mm-hmm. But if you tell me it's for a grade, then I'm going to be doing it. So I will be sucking it up and doing it.
I only did that, like, participated a lot in a class that I was comfortable with the teacher, and I was also very comfortable in, like, I knew I was correct with the subject.
Yeah.
And it was usually just answering, and it was after no one, goddamn.
You're just getting everything.
no one would like reply, so I would raise. But nope, nope. And the thing is, I realized recently. Okay, so I'm only anxious around like either like professional, like higher up people or new people. Because when I'm in a group with someone, I be yelling and doing crazy shit. When I'm with my friends, I'd be a silly goose. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
But when I'm like trying to order my Happy Meal, I'm like,
your voice is just shaking the whole time. Can I do this? And this? Maybe this? No,
when I'm with my friends, I'm like,
see, I'm not loud. I'm still like a naturally soft-spoken person, but I am much more talkative and outgoing when I'm with friends. So I understand that. And yeah, but heavy on the professional one, and that's why most of these people have doctorates.
Oh.
So like, and then you have to sit at, because they have it organized in tables, so you have to sit at tables with these people that you don't know. So
I can imagine what the fuck do we talk about?
Literally. Well, the main thing is they're like, so how are finals going? And I'm like, they're going. I don't. You're making my. And the worst thing, I hate it when they ask me like, oh, like what teacher did you have this class with, or what classes are you taking next semester? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't remember that stuff. Especially the teacher part, for some of them, because like some of the classes are online, so I'm not even interacting with the teacher. So I'm like, I have no idea. I don't pay attention to that. So whenever they ask me that, I'm like, somebody.
I'm like,
I don't know what to tell you.
Me?
Yeah, exactly.
You should say my last name every time.
Well, they know most of the people.
Yeah, but be like, it's a new one.
They're new.
And then I show up, I'm like, hi.
I like might be able to get away with that for like when I take classes in other subjects, but if it's in the history department, they know each other so well. It's not a huge department, so everybody knows each other and they're constantly joking with each other. Like one of the teachers I had last year, he was great. He was really funny. He's also terrified me at one point, but it was like terrifying and also super flattering though, because it was after the very first test, and we were going through all the answers because there was multiple choice section, there was fill in the blank section, and then there was an essay part. So we were going through the first two, and I was like, okay, well, we're just not going to talk about the essay part because that's kind of hard to, since that's subjective. And then he's like, can you come up here? Like saying my name, he's like, can you come up here? And I was like, me? You want me up there? Okay. And then he made me read my essay to the class. And I'm like, thank you for thinking it was that good, but also I was shaking so bad.
You're just like,
yeah, like one of the other students in the class who's actually older, like 60s maybe.
Oh.
Older. Yeah. Because that's not that uncommon at my college, especially for my subject. So it's not that hard to have. Like I've had multiple classes with people in that age range. But anyways, he came over to me and he's like telling me I did like a great job and everything, and he's super sweet about it. And he was like, I didn't know your voice was amazing. Like you did not, like your voice wasn't shaking at all, and like if you just heard you, you can tell you were nervous. But your hands, I was
like, but your hands,
yeah, your hands were going like that. I'm like, he's like, I don't even know how you can read your essay.
That's so funny, dude.
I was like, well, my mind was focused, okay? I can only focus on one nervous habit of mine at a time. I can't focus on both. So
he's like, if I wasn't watching, I would have never known, but I was.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
it's like, yeah, I wasn't prepared to go up in front of the whole class, okay?
He could have emailed me earlier
about like, hey, I'm going to ask you to come up and read your paper in front of everybody. I'd be like, okay. But anyway, so this teacher, he is notoriously very, very, very old. Like, I know somebody who works at the college department, And when I was telling her who my teachers were, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, he's ancient." I was like, "Okay, okay."
What the fuck?
But then, like both the luncheons, they also poked fun at him
Oh.
for it too. They're like, "Yeah, this professor, he was there when the scholarship first developed back in the 1800s." And then, so that just shows how close knit this whole group is.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, he's part of history.
Yeah, exactly. So, but he takes it really well. He finds it really funny, so it's
That's good.
not an issue. But that just shows how close these people are. So, yeah, which I appreciate. It's a really cool community to like, be a part of, but it also makes it that much more intimidating because like everybody knows you then. So no, okay. So let me get into the actual meat of my story here.
The meat.
Yes, of what actually went down. So I went there and I was like, okay, I'm 10 minutes early. That's a fair time to be early.
Yeah,
especially for like a professional ceremony type of thing.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to be super early because I was really hoping one of my friends would be there so I wouldn't be the only student I knew. And so that I could have somebody sit with and talk to that isn't a professor.
Yeah.
So I was like, maybe she's there by now. And I walk in, there's only 2 people. The organizer and the person who like is the head of the department.
Oh.
The organizer, she's a sweetheart though. Like I love her. And I've only met her twice.
Oh.
But she came up to me and she knew my name and everything.
Oh.
Like she remembered me from the last one, even though only meeting once. And I was like, oh, that's so nice. The fact you even remembered me makes me so happy. Like, thank you. And then she's really easy to talk to, so we were like chatting and she was telling me like, she was like, you can go ahead and get food and stuff and find a place to sit and everything. And I was like, okay. And she was like, do you know this professor? And I was like, in my head I was like, yeah, he's my favorite. Because he is. He teaches like my favorite subject. And when I had him last semester, he's so funny. Like, so funny. He brought in actual flint and steel and started making fire sparks in the classroom. I was like, whoa.
I feel like all your favorite teachers are silly.
They are. They really are.
Why do you get attracted to silly people?
I don't know.
Much?
The evidence. I just like laughing.
I like
having a little giggle here and there. No, he actually reminds me a lot of my dad.
Oh.
That's
not that man. Not that one.
So I think that might be partially why.
Me and your dad are gonna fight.
We're just gonna brawl.
And I'm gonna win. It's gonna be crazy. I am gonna win.
He's gonna watch this episode and be like, no.
No.
Give
me a chance.
No, not happening. But no, he's brought in a boombox before to play music on there. Like he brought in a whole duffel bag full of artifacts that he showed us, and I was like,
oh, you just carry that around?
Yeah, I'm taking another class with him next semester, and I'm like, let's go. Let's go. And his teaching style is also the perfect teaching style for me. Like where he just lectures and we take notes, and then there's just a couple quizzes, a test, like some tests, and one paper, and that's it. No participation points for like discussions or anything. I'm like,
nothing where you have to socialize.
Yeah, and no real homework. Like you'll just have to study, but that's not difficult.
Yeah.
So I'm like, thank you.
I feel like if the lectures are good, I don't need to study.
No.
I never needed to study if I like the lecture was good.
No, and that ties into the thing where they're all professors advocate if you just show up, you're already gonna get like a decent enough score. Like because just being there and hearing it helps you so much. And yeah, like you said, if the lecture is good, usually my studying is just going through my notes and just rewriting things, and that's just to make sure I know it. It's not because like I need to do that to pass. So I just try to get the best score I can.
Even with that, I never studied. I'm just not a studier. It won't do anything if I study. It won't change the fact that I didn't learn the knowledge from
that's
that
why they're
previous
always
course.
Everybody's like, you need to start studying a couple days in advance, and I'm like, No, I studied it the night before and just go through my notes, and then I get an A most of the time. So, so I don't know what to tell you.
I don't study for anything, but if the lecture and everything and like the homework wasn't like crazy and weird, and I didn't have to repeatedly do it, it was just like I understood the subject. I didn't have to, never had to study, and always got an A.
Yes, as you should. As you should.
Certain teachers were not the best.
No, so it was not the fault of you. Yeah, it was the fault of them.
Usually, none of my grades were bad. The only time they were bad is when everyone's grades were bad.
Yeah.
When we were in lockdown.
When I lost my 4.0.
When I would rather sleep.
Yeah.
Or
play Minecraft. We played a lot of Minecraft that year. Whenever
we did play a lot. We would get off class, we would play Minecraft. Yeah. We would go to eat, we would play Minecraft, and we would go to bed.
Yeah, that was our life cycle.
And it was fun.
Year, it was. That, like I said, that year always feels like it was a fever dream.
It wasn't a year.
No, it was.
Only the end of it was, because that's when we started coming back, and I had that one class, and I missed that teacher so bad.
Oh no, yeah, he was one of the best.
Yeah, he reminded me of your dad as well.
I can see that, and I think that's probably why I like him so much.
Because he also poked fun at me, and I poked fun at him.
Exactly. He even poked fun at me. Like, are you bullying her? Is that why she didn't show up today?
I remember. Because we tried to convince, I tried to convince him that you bullied me. Yeah. He was like, yeah, she does.
And then, weren't you making something? And then he came back and he's like, is that what I think it is? Is it being like a bomb?
Oh, yes! I was like,
and the fact that he actually said it, he was just like, no. Yeah. No, he was a great teacher. Oh. And then his final, like the questions being like, is this a line? And it was just a line. I remember. He made it so easy.
It wasn't like we needed a final in that class.
It wasn't.
It was an art, like it was a sculpture class.
We were able to do the final on our phone while eating the dip he made. The nacho.
Yeah, we were like,
and we were just laughing. Oh yeah, I missed that class so much.
And it was a good class. And it was like I learned things about sculpture and like carving and like the wire making, which he guessed that I would be good at, and I was good at it. He fucking knew. He was like, yeah, I'll be good at it. And I'm like, oh my god, I am.
Yes, I am. No, I love teachers like that. I miss them. We should have a whole episode just on talking about teachers and experiences we've had.
There's look, it's always like, they're super good. Oh my god, I love them, miss them every day. Why? Why are you still in school?
Let's not talk about you. Go away. But going back to the luncheon thing, no, so I walk in and she was like, have you met like this teacher before? And he was like, yeah, we had a class last semester. I was like, you remembered me? I didn't talk that much. You also used me as examples, so I would hope you would know. Like, at one point when we were talking about witchcraft, he mentioned me. He was like, yeah, if she was possessed by a witch, she could easily blame it on this other dude, like, casting a spell on her, and then the flame would get past him. I'm like, what? Wait. Exactly. So, I was like, I'd hope you would remember me at that point. But anyway, so I went and, like, kind of said, I didn't set anything down because I was like, I'm not choosing a table just yet. Let me get some food first. So I went and I grabbed some stuff. They had amazing brownies. Like, it was so good.
You should have stolen some for us.
I should have grabbed the rest and been like, there we go. They're all
hungry little lads.
Yes.
We're like mice. We're searching for food constantly, and then we go to the corner and we're just like,
yes.
We're really good at that.
Yeah, we're both we're just meant to be mice.
We were meant to be mice.
In another life, we were mice.
In another life, we were two mice living in a little hole in the wall, just chomping on little brownies.
Yes, that was us.
Holy, our big ears. Because I know we had big ears.
Oh, yeah. We're like the Jerboa ones, with like the springy
Oh, yeah.
legs. Yeah, like the Coraline ones.
Oh, yes, yes.
That's what we were. We were those.
Weren't those like an Australian?
I think so.
Oh, we were Australian.
No, that's what traumatized us with spiders.
Oh,
Existing there, that's what.
that was our past life,
Yes.
and that's why we
Petrified.
are petrified of spiders.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
No, it all makes sense.
Yeah, it's all connected. Everything is connected. But anyway, so no, I got like my food and I turned around and the one girl, like my friend that I was hoping to be there, was there, and I was like, oh, thank God. I could see the light shining down on her.
Oh.
Exactly, that's what played in my head. I was like, oh, thank goodness. Thank you for being here. Because we've had many classes together, and she's also like in the history department.
Is that the one that I
No,
met?
that's a different one.
That's a different one.
Yeah, we don't really talk as much outside of classes.
Just in class, a lot of talking.
Yes.
Okay.
So, that one is like the only friend I made in college that I've hung out with outside of college and that I actually clicked with fully without just being like, anyways, let's go our separate ways now.
Wait, I have one thing to say. When we were singing, it reminded me of one day I left my water bottle at work and I didn't have it for a day. And then the next day I came back and I went to my mom and went, oh, with this water bottle too. I went, oh, water.
Yes.
She almost hit me because she was annoyed.
Like, get that out of here.
She's like, you forgot it, dummy. She's like,
well, yeah, we don't need to talk about that part. But anyway, so we sat down, started talking, and then a teacher we've both had together, and I've had another time, so I've had this teacher twice, came and sat down by us. And she's younger, it's like late 30s, which for a professor is young. Mm-hmm. And she's really easy to talk to. So I was hoping that if my friend didn't show up, that I would sit by her instead. So I got both there, and I was like, oh, thank you. Mm-hmm. Thank you. And then the, like, adorable little old lady teacher I had this past semester, she was there, the one that people would talk over while she was. That one, that it would make me so mad. Oh, I wanted to punch those girls so bad. Because I was like, dude, she's trying to lecture. Like, are you kidding me? You have no respect.
Oh,
so I
retweeted the TikTok of the teacher.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, exactly.
No,
thank you.
I respect that one because
it's so true. It's like, you have no ounce of respect. Just shut your mouth for an hour. It's not even that hard, okay?
It's never that hard.
So, no, I talked to her for a bit, too. And I was like, I told her that I enjoyed the class and stuff, and I was like, letting her know that I enjoyed certain parts that she implemented, because I didn't want her to feel, like, I'm sure she's used to it, and she's been in it enough that I'm sure it wouldn't discourage her, but I still wanted to make sure, because I still felt bad. I was like,
it would still, it's still a nice thing, even if she's like, oh, I
which is sad.
Get this all the time. It'll still be like, oh, but like, so that's why I teach kids like you.
Thank you. So, no, and then when the award came, the guy who's giving the awards, who I've never had as a teacher or anything, he even remembered me from the last one. He was like, yeah, it's really interesting to see some reoccurring names throughout the years with that. And he was like, you've gotten the last one, didn't you? And I was like, yes. You remember me and which scholarship I got? And that's so crazy. So, and then afterwards, though, it's like every single teacher I knew came up and talked to me for a bit, which I appreciate their effort and the fact they're making that connection, but also I was so tense. I was like, yeah, well, anyways, let me scurry on away.
I don't want to talk anymore.
And then, no, I was like, I did get an extra brownie to take home to give to my dad. I was like, sorry.
Why do you think I want to fight that man?
Because I give him my brownies instead.
Yeah. He's taking my brownies. Yeah. I worked for those in a way.
Yes, you did.
I did something in my life that deserves a brownie.
Yes, no. Anyways, so I was there, and at the end, a teacher I had last semester for a class, I didn't enjoy as much. He was a great person, don't get me wrong. It's just the way he taught and the subject weren't for me. Because he was definitely participation heavy.
Oh.
And it was modern history.
Oh.
So 2 things that I'm... no.
No, thank you.
I was actually surprised I got an A in that class.
It makes sense for, like, that subject to, like, be more participant. Because it is modern history, so, like, see...
Yeah. I got you in. I got you in. But anyways, like, I knew
my studious mind.
I know he lived in the same area as I do because something had gotten brought up before, and I was like, I know what you're talking about. I live in that area. And so beautiful.
Sorry, I'm listening. I just wanted to show you
this. It's beautiful. So he was telling me, he was like, I saw you the other day. I was like, you what?
You were doing what now?
You what? Where did you see me, sir? Where in the world would I have been that you saw me? He was like, yeah, I was walking my dog down the street. And he was like, and then I saw, like, a smaller figure hop in the back of this huge pickup truck. And he was like, is that who I think it is? And it was. And I was like, so you saw me outside of class scaling a huge pickup truck. That's where you saw me. Out of any time it was in. I was like, I told him, I was like, I swear I don't do that as a hobby. That is not something I casually do. I was like, we were just moving stuff from our storage unit, so I was helping spot them. I was like, I do not just hop into these huge pickup trucks out of nowhere. I promise. And he was like, well, I wasn't gonna judge. So.
That's so funny. Like, you're like, it's not a hobby, I swear. Like, some people's hobby is, like, making friendship bracelets, painting, and everything. Yours is just hopping in the pickup trucks. It's crazy.
Like I said, it was a big pickup truck, too. It wasn't, like, a small little one.
It's the blue one, I remember.
Red, but
that's...
I know what you're... I'm sure you're picturing the right one, though.
I am picturing the right one.
Yeah, that's because that's when I texted you. It's like, don't mind me coming here in a completely different car that you've never seen before.
Yeah.
So, and then after I talked to him, I looked around. I was like, is anybody else going to talk to me? And then I realized everybody was off in their own world. I was like, leaving, bye. And then I ran out of
your
there.
Irish exit?
Yeah, exactly.
Holy shit.
I developed a new personality to get away from him. I was like, get me out of here. I'm done. Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
So it was a whole thing. Yeah, it was a whole thing.
Wow.
So
you had an adventurous time. I love that for you.
All of that within an hour and a half.
Oh my
All
goodness.
of that was jam-packed, yeah.
You would have been exhausted.
No, I was.
I feel like we were both exhausted from, like,
overstimulation,
yeah.
having too much happening. That really
too much chatter going on, too much socializing. We were both very overstimulated that week.
Yes. No, so yeah, that's all the drama I had that week. But if you want to
other
drama.
Oh, let's go. So, fun thing about Dove that most people may not know is that Dove doesn't go on any social media ever and doesn't really partake in anything pop culture wise.
No.
Which I found great. Because you don't know. And if someone explains it, it sounds ridiculous. But was it so much fun and it's still going on? Yes.
No, you first sent me a TikTok about this and I was like, that's my first time hearing about it. And I didn't know what to say. I was like, okay. I don't know what to think. And then since then I've picked up a little more. I still don't know all the details, but I know a little more.
What TikTok was it because of the phrase that I kept saying?
I can't remember.
I don't remember.
I see a lot of TikToks. I can't keep them track.
I sent you a TikTok and I only sent you it because I kept repeating a phrase. It was like, are you scared? Terrified.
Oh, yeah.
That one got
what it was.
Are you scared? Terrified.
Yeah, you said that and I was like, well, because you sent me, are you scared out of nowhere? And I was like, should I be?
And I said,
do I need a reason to?
It's so good. I'll insert it if I can.
Terrified. It's not really that serious because all he really did was say he hates how I walk and talk. I feel like it's not that deep.
That was only, it's
you like this?
It's 6 minutes long.
6 minutes?
My kids was bumping it.
Oh, so you got some work to do, Ghost Rider.
Whoa.
Get to writing.
No, he dissed you, Drake. He dissed you, Drake. You're making the song.
I'm making the song? All right, then. If I'm making the song, we gon' diss Metro again.
What are we dissing Metro for?
Because Metro get to work, make some beats. Because if I diss Metro again, he can't clap back and Kendrick's gonna get mad because I'm not giving him attention.
No, this is about Kendrick. We gotta diss Kendrick.
I can't compete against Kendrick.
Are you scared?
Terrified.
But Drake!
Plan C. We gotta apologize.
Whoa, what? No, Drake, we gotta
call
make
him on the phone. Call him on the phone.
No, Drake, we gotta
call him on the phone.
It's so funny to me. It's just the way you said it. But the drama I am talking about is the Drake and Kendrick Lamar drama. Do you know who these two people are?
I know who they are, yes.
I knew you knew who they are.
Yeah, I knew who they are. And like I said, I only know little tiny bits of what's happening.
So
tiny bits.
It all started with J. Cole and Drake when they released a song. Well, it started beforehand with like a few songs that were like, like I don't think this is directed to someone. And it started with that, where J. Cole in one of the songs was like, oh, it's just us big three. Like Drake, J. Cole, and someone else. I don't remember who else. This is just the big three.
Another person.
But they just kept, like, spitting diss. And then, Future Metro Boomin released this album called We Don't Trust You. And on one of the tracks, it had Kendrick Lamar in it. And he was like, fuck the big three. It's just big me. So he dissed them in that one, which created, because they were just dissing them too in that song, which caused Drake to release another song being like, you're not the shit, you're not great and everything. And J. Cole released another song, but he took that back and he apologized to Kendrick Lamar and he was like, I'm so sorry, because he did the right thing.
Yes.
He was scared. Terrified. Okay, he was scared, so he backed out, but now it's Drake and Kendrick Lamar, right? And now they're beefing.
Yes, I've gathered that much.
One is releasing one diss track, and then, okay, so Kendrick Lamar releases a song, and Drake previously in a song was like, you don't release music like that, your albums come out like 5 years later, like, you take like 20 years to make an album and everything like that. So, K-Dot I think that's his nickname, K-Dot?
You're asking the wrong person.
I think his nickname is K-Dot, but we'll just call him Ken.
Okay.
We'll call him Ken, because saying Kendrick Lamar every time gets exhausting.
Yeah.
We'll call him Ken.
Fair enough. Works for me.
Ken releases this song called Euphoria. And, holy shit. Does it go crazy? So basically, in that song, if I remember correctly, which I don't.
Hey, it's okay. The fact you're prefacing.
He changes beats like 4 times, first of all. He raps about how Drake is not anything of a person, he's not a man, he can't do this and that he's acting very suspicious and doing weird behavior, and that his music sucks, and basically, he says, I hate the way you walk, I hate the way you talk, I hate the way you dress. These are literal lyrics in the song. He's like, I
dragging him.
I hate you, I hate everything you do, I hate everything about you. He's just like, this is a song filled with just hatred. And I adore it. Because it made the internet realize we don't hate people enough.
Yeah.
We need to start hating people in that level.
Especially celebrities.
It was a 6-minute song. And it was basically being like, I hate everything about you. So, Drake releases a song. No, I haven't listened to it. Probably shit talking. I think it talks about how Kendrick Lamar, he's like accusing him of being an abuser.
Yes,
Yes, it is.
And also his son or his daughter not even being his. Yeah.
So,
I don't know. I know there's something about abusing, something about something else. I don't know.
And that song, he talks about him being an abuser. So, Kid, not even a day, I think, or I think just a day, releases another song. And when I tell you this song was crazy, I mean it. He released 2 songs, actually, I think. 2 songs. One, I can't remember the first one, but I know it had to do with something. And then the second one, he revealed to everyone that Drake has a hidden daughter, that he's a deadbeat father, and that he's like just like exposing him for being like the worst dad and for like cheating, and then also like doing like BBL surgeries.
Yeah.
It was crazy. And then he releases another song, and he goes crazy. He accuses Drake of being a P word, because I don't think we're allowed to say it.
Yeah. But you know what? You know what word.
And it goes crazy on the internet, okay? People on the internet eating that shit, because the lyrics, okay? He's like, trying to hit a chord, it's probably A minor. Oh my god, it goes hard! It goes crazy, dude. And
yeah, I think I've seen like TikToks memeing off of that.
It's
so
because it kind of went hard.
Yeah, no,
That song kind of went hard. But in the pictures,
I can't remember what one. If I remember it, I'll let you know. But I know there was something that was with another person or something like that.
In the first, like the pictures for the one where he exposes him for having a secret daughter, he shows pictures of Drake's clothes and pills that he has in his house. And he's like, I have people that literally work for you on my team.
Yeah.
In your house right now. Like, he's like, I'm not lying with this one.
Yeah.
Because at first he showed just a small picture of it, and then he was like, don't try me, because I will tell the truth.
Yeah.
And then Drake releases a song, haven't listened to it. Don't listen to Drake's things.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you can see which side you're on here.
And then he's like, okay, and then he releases the full picture, and that's when he talks about the daughter and everything. And then that song that I was talking about, it's his house. And it's like little marks of like people. Maybe it's people that he knows are in there. But recent news is that Drake's house is under investigation for something. And there was shooting around that area.
Okay, that is, when I was briefly talking to my mom about it, she mentioned that part.
Yeah, there was shooting briefly around that area, and his house is currently under investigation. And I think
it should be. I feel like a lot of celebrities' houses should be
under investigation.
Like, if you're anywhere near Hollywood, I feel like
but
you should be.
Oh my god. And then Drake releases a song, he's like, I never touched Millie Bobby Brown. Exposing himself! He was like, because Kendrick did not say.
You're like implying something.
Who, what, or who, where, or what.
Yeah.
But he was like, I never touched Millie Bobby Brown. I was like, oh.
Like, well, nobody explicitly said you did. So.
But now we're questioning
But
it.
now it's like, nobody named the names.
But now you're saying the
did.
names. But that was crazy, and that's the drama that's happening on the internet right now.
Sounds like a lot.
and I love it. I'm eating it up with a fork, spoon, and knife. All utensils
as well.
Do
you have a fork?
Yeah, I have like Wolverine. I got all the utensils.
You're just like
so easy. And I'm not really interested in rapper beef and anything. I never really cared. But this one is so interesting.
Yeah.
And so like
the tea is piping hot.
I'm like
piping hot tea.
And it all started with Megan Thee Stallion. Can you believe it? Because Megan Thee Stallion released a song talking about how Drake was a bad person. And it all started
and
with
it spiraled from there.
And I love Megan. But that's your latest pop culture update. So
I have been updated. Sufficiently updated.
Yeah. It's a good one.
Oh, that's crazy.
I know. I love it. It's so good.
To wind us down from that crazy climax, so we should begin to talk about our summer plans.
Oh, our summer plans. Of course. We have plenty of summer plans.
Me too.
Sadly, you want to talk about we have a sad news that happened before summer plans. Our trip to our secret project.
Oh yeah, our project.
It started storming.
Yeah, it was just storming constantly.
It was storming, so now we have to reschedule that. So hopefully that's in the summer plans.
It is.
Oh, it is. It is in the summer plans.
Yeah, it just needs to keep panning through. I'm watching the weather like a hawk right now, trying to see when there's a break. Because it needs to stop storming, and then we need to have a couple days of just dry, or else it's gonna be flooded.
Yeah, you should probably wait until the peak summer months, because it will be dry. Because here during the summer, it is hot.
Oh, and I was looking on Clay. It was like, wow, we've had more dry ones. Like let me see next week. And I was like, well, what about the middle of next week? And then it's supposed to rain again. I was like, are you kidding me? And it's only a 30% chance, but I'm like, no, with our luck, it's gonna be pouring.
It's gonna be raining.
So,
but
yeah.
That is hopefully, but you have the list for our summer plans.
I do. I've got a lot of it in my head, so I can.
I love that. I have to write mine down. You have it.
My brain is like a filing cabinet, so I'm good. No, watching movies.
Oh, watching a movie.
Yeah. So that's like
movie.
number one on the list, and of course
a
regular
masterpiece of a film.
And then of course I want to go swimming more this summer than we did last summer.
I do want to go swim.
I know, me too. Like, let me.
I
also just kind of want to tan really bad too.
This summer I want to see how I look like tan.
Okay, we need to tan together then.
I will always pale.
Yeah,
but I'm afraid of the sun. She's a deadly weapon. The sun is a deadly
but if you know how to take the precautions, you're fine.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, doctors say to take precautions, but limit your time.
Yes.
Unhealthily on the sun.
Yes,
but I do want to see what I look like.
Yes, no, we should get our tan on this summer then. I would do. I can't tan at my house anymore like I used to because of the neighbor kids.
Oh no.
Because
faster.
Yeah. Because they'll like sit on top of our fence. Like we could be doing chores in the backyard and they'll climb the fence and just watch us. And it's like, I am not going to be laying out there tanning if I know they're going to be watching me. Like, no thank you. That is not what I'm here for. So I also would feel extremely awkward doing that because, of course, with tanning, that's where I wear my stream bikinis. So just being there late, it bothers me. It bothers me so much. So I'm like, I have to find elsewhere to go and tan.
Yeah. Or you can just grab a very long pole and poke them down.
And just be like, be gone.
Poke them down every time they get up there. Like animals. Just like,
I would if I could. Trust me. Trust me,
they deserve a little poke.
They do.
Just
they
a little
really
poke.
do. And we were talking to like our other neighbors yesterday, and I'm like, man, your guys' kids are so much better, and they're younger, but they're so much better behaved and like just overall more pleasant. So I'm like, it's just them. Anyways, enough about that drama. That could also be its whole own episode talking about them. Anyways, so yeah, swimming. Want to go camping more again now that like our place has opened up. We need to go to the one lake that we've talked about before that we had talked about for spring break, but that also fell through.
Yeah.
We need to go to that one because that one looks so pretty.
Yeah, and so is, I think it's gonna be just us two. And we're just gonna
have a little birthday.
Yeah, if I had a convertible,
that'd be.
My dream car is like a convertible. Anything. That'd be cool. I don't really care.
Growing up, my two best friends, so you know who then, their mom had a convertible. So it was always crazy though, going from like that car, so it was a lot lower, to like our car, which was always a lot bigger and taller. So like going between the two, I was like, it's crazy. But no, they're cool.
I know, cool. I want so bad, and it would be so nice just having like a little like scarf.
Yes,
on my head,
bonnet,
and just like.
No, it would be. So,
but also we can just go up in my car and have the windows down and be like, yay! And then I can close my eyes while also driving.
Maybe I'll see if somebody else can take me.
I'm joking. My hands will be only on the road.
Just see.
And then my right eye will be on you. My left eye will be on the road.
That is a crazy image to picture. Just like
Just like this.
I would still call somebody else to take me because I would be terrified the whole time in the car. I'd be like,
Don't worry about it,
What
baby
is- what is
girl.
she doing? Anyways,
With
moving
my
on.
sticky hand on your thigh. You know the little like
Yeah,
rubber hands
yeah.
on your thigh.
Yes.
Don't worry about it, baby girl.
I would be petrified. But anyway, so there's those, and then want to go to a park and pick up trash.
I do want to do that because I watched my favorite Twitch channel and also YouTube channel is Alveda Sanctuary, and they are very advocate for animals and everything. And she has a stream where she just goes to a park and she picks up trash, and it looks like so much fun.
Yeah, we did it in Girl Scouts a lot of times growing up, so I've done it before. So of course you need gloves.
Oh, yeah,
'cause especially here in our city.
We're gonna get gloves and the little claw thing.
You have to be like, and then that we kind of need to wait for the weather to cooperate too.
Yeah.
'Cause obviously, we don't want to do it when it's raining, but we also don't want to do it after it's rained because then everything's going to be wet. And it's like, no, thank you. So yeah, there's that, and then just going to parks in general, I think would be fun. You'll be able to join us, but it doesn't necessarily directly apply to you. I want to have doggy play dates.
I was like, I have a dog.
Yes, exactly.
I bring myself.
You can help me with one of my dogs since we have two. You
Oh
can-
yeah, I can be in control of one.
Yeah, you can deal with the bigger one because I can't. You're strong woman. I am not strong woman. I cannot with her. I'll take care of the little one. So
And then we bring her snake.
he's just wrapped around my neck the whole time, just like he's vibing. That'd be epic. But no, I want to do that because I think a lot of our friends have dogs, so I think having
Yeah,
that would be really. I think that'd be really fun. What else?
Oh, I'm scanning your little file.
Like I said, picnics would be fun.
Of
too.
course.
Love that.
Really, anything to do with like our group hanging out.
Exactly.
I just want to do so bad. I also want to travel more,
Mm-hmm.
and it doesn't have to be crazy. Like,
I guess the lake would be a great starting.
yeah. That would be so fun if I took you to the lake that I'm more
Oh, that
familiar
yeah,
with.
that works too.
Because that one's so fun and nice, and we can buy a watermelon. And I learned recently, this lady made watermelon fries. She didn't fry them. She
Okay, I was
cut
gonna say
them
that sounds really scary.
She just cut them into fry like shape.
Okay.
And then she made like a yogurt dip. And I was like, I want to eat that up, but I don't want to make the yogurt dip. I want to make tahini and chamoy. And I want.
Yeah.
Oh,
We can have different dips.
Yeah,
So
because some people are not gonna be able to eat my chamoy and tahini dip.
it's not that I couldn't. It's just I think I'd prefer another option.
No, I know one person.
Yeah,
in our
one,
group
yeah.
will not be
Who
able to handle it.
coincidentally loves watermelon though.
Yeah.
So it goes. I don't
She-
even think she would need a dip.
She's just gonna eat the whole
And
watermelon.
it's gonna be like, cool. There we go, guys.
Love her though.
Yes,
But-
no, love that for me.
I love the summertime for the fruit. Because my mom will buy fruit and my dad will buy mangoes. And I'll go in the kitchen, cut myself up a little mango, drizzle that with some spicy little things.
Yes.
And I'll go cut it. And I sent you that picture of like the little like stick figure on the floor, like with
Yes.
sharp teeth and mango
That's-
everywhere. And I was like,
That's
this is
you.
me.
Yes, that is you.
Love my
That's
mangoes,
every-
but you don't. You're sicko.
No, you rememred. I'm so happy you did.
Oh.
I know you.
How many years have we known each other?
I know that, but it is such a smaller detail that I would fully understand and respect if it got like swept away, you know, in people's
Mangoes,
brains.
tea.
Hmm.
I remember a few of those.
Yeah, no, yeah, but like that you remember the reason why I don't like mango
Yeah,
as
you
well.
got sick of them.
Yeah, I did because I had it too much.
Yeah, I
Too
know where
much.
too much of them in Korea.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, they're good, but like everything we got was mango flavored.
I would devour there.
You know,
I would.
like I said, I'm
I
not
would
saying it's
thrive.
bad. It's just it was too much in like a 2-week period that it was like I'm good for the next 10 years. So
I'm gonna keep
give me a
track.
bit. So no, and well, this is more something I just personally want the aesthetic for with summer. I really want a slasher summer.
I
Like,
don't
just-
know what that means, sweetheart, but I always agreed.
Like
I
this-
looked up slasher, and it was a movie, a horror movie, and I was
that's
like,
what it is.
oh.
Slasher means like it's the horror movies you wouldn't like. The very bloody
Oh.
slasher like Psycho, Halloween, Friday 13th,
Oh.
like all those. But I just want more of the aesthetic, so it's like really a 70s, 80s camp aesthetic.
Oh,
more what it
okay,
is.
so like you know how the teenagers go to camps?
Yeah, and
Oh, yeah.
like that, but in the 70s and 80s, that's more the
Okay,
vibe
so
I wanna
you
go.
you don't want the actual murder,
No.
but you do want the.
But I do have a playlist for it
Oh.
of what you would imagine being in
We
like a
should go
slasher
camping,
summer.
all of us, and we play hide and go seek, and one person is a murderer, and
One
there's
person
your.
is- yeah, there you go. Hey, it works.
But let's
works
not
for
give
me.
some people knives.
I feel like we're pinpointing one friend in particular a lot this episode.
That friend will not.
She's gonna be
identified.
watching this and be like, I know who you're talking about.
What
So,
the actual hell, guys?
Like, thanks.
You're not allowed a knife
No.
unless there's no blade at all. Just a handle.
Yeah, you just gonna. I don't even know if I trust her with that.
I don't either.
I feel like she would still find a way.
I don't trust her with a pen.
No.
Or a pencil.
No.
She's allowed. Like not even like the noodles, like the swimming pool noodles.
No.
No.
We get smacked upside the head a lot with those.
She's allowed one fruit roll up.
That's it. That's all you get if you're watching this. That's all you get.
You get one fruit roll up.
Maybe some watermelon too.
Yeah.
Maybe
Her
some-
knife is a watermelon. Oh, I don't want that.
No,
hit.
That would be bad in another way.
Yeah, that would not be like how that hurts. That. Ugh.
Like, okay.
Ew, why did you hit me with that?
Yeah. So
She comes to find us, it's like bitten into.
no, and it doesn't necessarily happen to have. I feel like this happens every episode where there's just like a moment.
in both of us.
That's true.
We can't speak.
Our like mouth starts working faster than our brain is, so then it's just like
I feel like that happens every time.
it does. Anyways, it doesn't necessarily have to happen this summer, but we should go to a rage room with our group.
Oh, we're
and
going.
shoot a trampoline park.
This summer we're going.
Okay, works for me. I'm just saying, like,
This summer we're doing a lot.
yes.
I don't care. We're doing a lot of things because I want to hang out because you guys have not hung out with me recently. I've been crawling at the walls,
Just
searching for attention everywhere. Wrong attention too.
That's a
We'll talk
topic for another day.
That's another day.
We're running out of time here. That will go on. So
Yeah, but I was just searching for attention, and I didn't realize I just needed my besties.
just needed us again.
I just needed my besties.
Hey,
to
our
hang out.
finals are over. So.
Yeah.
Granted, like we mentioned in the beginning, other stuff have happened, which has made me less
Less motivated. for
able
this.
to. But hopefully, it'll get cleared up soon enough.
Yeah.
And like that really sucked because that was the day that happened was my last final, and so I was like, yes, done. And then my dad's like, hey, I'm like,
No.
are you kidding me? But it's okay.
You got this, sweetheart.
It's okay.
You got this, baby cakes.
So yeah, but like I said, hopefully that'll be fixed, cleared up soon, so we can go back. So, you've got any final words? We've hit the hour mark.
Oh, jeez.
This was supposed to be a shorter episode.
Yeah, it was. The other words is, if anyone has me on Instagram, you have seen that I've been going feral over a world tour.
Yes.
Would you like to come with me? I'll buy your ticket.
Okay.
I'll buy your
Sure.
ticket. I just want someone with me.
No, yeah.
Okay.
I'd be down.
Respect.
So.
And then we will make an episode about that.
Yes.
And it will be just me talking.
I'll just be there nodding along, like,
And I will be showing visuals. I'll be like,
look at him, guys.
and then it will just show my obsession. Actually, he's one of the songs of the week.
Right, there you go. Mine falls into the slasher summer.
Oh.
So I went through that playlist and I was like, which ones do I think really fit this that I want to promote for if you want a slasher summer as well. So if you're weird like me and want that aesthetic. So not a hot girl summer, slasher summer.
Where we dress
So.
as 80s characters and go camping.
Yes, exactly.
We just
So
dress as the 80s.
yes, hey.
Which is fun.
And yeah,
Honest to God, that's more
No.
thrilling than hot girl summer.
no, it is. Yeah,
Yes.
I fully agree, and I think we're a perfect fit for that aesthetic. I'm gonna be
Okay.
totally honest.
You think?
Yes, yeah, we're kind of repping it right now, to be honest.
Really?
So
Weird that we are.
yeah, so we were made for that.
We were made for it, and we will do it.
Yes.
You wanna move into the songs of the week,
Yes.
or the Tweety boards, of the week?
Yes, that was beautiful. That's the name of it. I can't even do that. I can whistle, but I don't know if I can.
Hit those octaves.
I don't know if it can. Yeah, that. At least not on the spot. I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna be practicing now. I'll send you an audio clip. Like, there you go. No, okay, so first one is Who Can It Be Now by Men at Work. I Think We're Alone Now by Tiffany. And Don't Fear the Reaper by Blue Oyster Cult.
Wow.
So those are like the ones that I think really fit the aesthetic.
Okay.
So
I'll have to give it a listen.
they're great. They're great. I'll also just send you my playlist at some point.
Yeah,
Like,
you sent me a
there you go.
picture of it,
Yeah.
but I didn't get the whole playlist
Yes.
yet. I'm so excited for that.
I think
Very
you'd like a lot
completely
of them.
different.
Yeah,
song.
very, very different.
My 3 songs are $1 Million Baby by Tommy Richmond.
Yeah, just a little different.
Just a little different. Tyrant by Beyonce and Dolly Parton. Because I
Fair
listened to both her albums recently. Love them. And then Winterfall by DPR Ian.
There you
The
go.
love of my life, my world, my sunshine, the man that I literally just want to talk to for 5 minutes if I'm allowed to.
Yeah,
And
your
just-
life would be complete.
I would die happy that
And
day.
you'd be like, cool. I can ascend.
Hey, this is what it's all about.
Yes.
I found my life purpose.
Yes.
Love that man
Just
so,
to talk
so
to
much.
him for a bit.
But Winterfall, beautiful song. Doesn't match the vibe of the other ones.
No, that one I've heard. I've heard that one. The other two, so.
But that's it for today.
Yes.
The third episode, number 3.
Yes.
It's getting serious. Can't wait.
Yes.
And more episodes might come out during the summer.
Yes.
Maybe.
Once things settle down, it
Yeah.
might. And also more outside podcast episodes too.
Ooh,
so like
so
stuff
fun.
outside of the podcast. So very
Anyway,
exciting. So
that's gonna be fun.
anyways. So yeah. Bye bye.
Bye-bye!
Penis.